Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome to another Morning Verses with Mike. Thank you for getting up and joining me this morning. I sure appreciate it. Remember, I'm doing these Bible verses every single weekday at 6:15 a.m., and I would love for you to join me. The whole goal is that we spread some positivity, we share the faith, and we just impact other people and other lives for good with what we're sharing and seeing and is impacting us in the Bible daily. So if you have a verse that is impacting you, do me a favor, please share that in the sidebar. Let's continue the conversation either during the video if you're here live, or later on. I would love to continue that conversation with you. So this morning, first thing too, it's one of those things, God speaks to us at the perfect times, because as I'm talking about this morning's verse, Deuteronomy 20, verse 1, and it is the kind of the regulations for war, the rules for war. And so I was going to talk this morning about being a warrior. And yesterday afternoon, late, my video warrior shirt showed up. So I wanted to give a thank you to Timmy James and Flick Fusion. Thanks for the shirt, man. Be a video warrior. And then I'm going to talk about being a warrior for Christ this morning. So let's get into the verse. Deuteronomy 20, chapter 20, verse 1 says, "When you go out to fight your enemies and you face horses and chariots and an army greater than your own, do not be afraid. The Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, is with you." See, the book of Deuteronomy is Moses' final message to the people before entering Canaan. It talks about understanding the big picture that God has set forth for us. Sometimes we're trying to look at the stuff that's right in front of us. This is talking about big picture stuff. And it's about looking past the surface to see what God has in store for us. Chapter 20 starts with the regulations for war, as I mentioned. So it's a reminder that God is going to be our protector when we remain faithful and we follow his example that's set forth. So for me, the verse is a reminder. It's be a warrior for Christ, not a warrior in your own life. I'm going to say it again. Be a warrior for Christ. Don't be a warrior in life. You have to maintain your faith. You have to keep that belief, that strong, deep-rooted belief in God. We sometimes face our wars on different battlefields. It's not always the other army and horses and chariots that are so easily spotted coming at us. We face wars daily within ourselves. We face wars when we face our fears, when we face the things that are coming at us every single day. We question, we contemplate, we sometimes doubt what it is that we're doing. Is this the right path? Is this the right direction? We question. And because it's the army of fear and the army of doubt that is overtaking us on an everyday basis. We try and wait often. So many people will wait and say, well, I have to have this perfect plan. I'm getting everything laid out. It's not fear. It's that I need the plan to go after it. And we want our army prepared to take that perfect action on the battlefield. Well, let me give you a tip. Remember this, that when that happens, you're trying to formulate that perfect plan. The best laid battle plans, never executed, die right there before the battlefield. Oh, there's my phone buzzing. The best laid plans die before the battlefield if they're never executed on. You have to take action. You have to take inspired action daily. God is with you on every front. He is with you on every single front, and he's with you in each battle. And you've heard this said before. If God brought you to it, he will deliver you through it. So I encourage you, Be inspired. Take inspired action today. Share your faith. You know, he will deliver you. Have no fear. Have no fear. I have some notes, as I always do, and I closed it, I know, with #faith. So that's the message for this morning. And thank you so much for taking the time to get up and join me. Remember, I'm doing it every single weekday morning at 6:15 a.m. Mountain Time. If you would do me a favor, share this video. That's where it starts. Be a warrior for Christ. Let's spread the faith. Share the video. Throw some thumbs up in there, some likes. And until we speak next, I hope you have an absolutely, you out there, spread that faith. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. We'll talk to you soon, everybody.